Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video with Gunner. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and hi, that's probably a weird angle. This is better. Hello. So, the time has come. Ever since the last video, since I did building on trying to fix my computer, another problem arose and ended up breaking the computer. If you don't know already, what I didn't explain in the last video is what actually I figured out happened is the motherboard was damaged. Like, I think fried. Because it was a faulty PSU, and that was probably my own fault. So, this time we took the steps of precaution, and I just ended up paying full price for something that we know that's reliable, instead of just cheap. So, my computer's a mess. On the bright side also, I was in Germany, I got a G502 from the Saturn store. Probably the best store that exists. I made a video on that. Also my channel. So yeah, the computer's on its side ever since after the video, I got TechWing over to my house to see if we could fix it, but we didn't fix it, so everything's just a mess. And we couldn't do it at the time because we didn't have the new materials, but now we do. So, right here, we have the new motherboard and the new PSU. The third box is just extra cables, because I was playing Battlefront 2 on my PS2 earlier, because I was feeling nostalgic. But right now, here is the motherboard. It's the same exact brand motherboard as last time, because it worked. And then, for some reason, the power supply is bigger than the actual... Oh, don't look at that. Power supply is bigger than the actual motherboard. That's weird. And this is a gold certified Seasonic 750 watts modular PSU. I think that's pretty cool. I mean, we were originally going for 650 watts, so we got 750 watt. That's gnarly. TechWing's not here yet. He's still on his way. He's got some stuff to do. That's fine. Just wanted to make a pre-video on all this and such. My computer system's a mess right now. If you've been wondering how I've been streaming, it's just off this. But with the mouse and my old headset. If you're wondering, well, so now you've got pretty much every upgrade. What are you going to finally get in the future? Well, definitely new mic, because this headset's pretty crap now, so I need to find a new mic system. Also, if you ever wanted to see what a GTX 960 looks like, here it is. I'll get back to you when TechWing's here. TechWing's been pretty busy with college stuff, so he hasn't been here yet. It's currently 9, so it's been 5 hours, but I'm not mad. He's a college boy. That kind of stuff is like much more complex than high school. It takes time and stuff. Hoping it doesn't get too late into the night when we fix this, or if it even gets fixed. Consider this half video vlog of trying to fix it, and half Bearoids. Because you also got to keep Bear occupied. He's a fast boyo. Oh. Oh, Bear, where's your manners? Here's an update. We're now taking the process of taking everything out. We're not so sure about the CPU though, how we're gonna take that out. I'm pretty sure we didn't use thermal paste.
Which might be a bad thing.
Yeah, but that might also make it easier for taking the motherboard out.
Well, yeah.
Precious. It's a mess. So, these are the new stuff. Again, it looks the same. The motherboard looks the same. But the PSU looks really cool. Good choice on... congrats, and I salute Linus Tech Tips forums for suggesting... Not sponsoring, but just thanking Linus Tech Tips forums for this recommendation on the Seasonic PSU. It looks pretty cool. So we already took out the old PSU, and now the graphics card. I thought maybe just in the box for now. The other graphics card is right here. And I actually don't know anymore which was the first and which is the second GPU because they're both the same exact model. So now we gotta... Well, for now we gotta take the RAM out and...
Well, no, this is the first one because it's got the backplate on it.
Oh, so that was the first one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then that's the new one. So now, RAM and CPU. We're not sure how that's gonna go, but we're hoping for the best. Alrighty, so...
What about the alcohol?
Oh, yeah. Anyways, well... Alright, we'll just want to go over everything. We can look if we have it in our house, but anyways... So, it is now, I think like 2 p.m. Yeah, it's 2. So last time we worked on this video, it was like midnight, so... I did all this in... So, we got up at like 11... and went to Fry's Electronics, which is a store about electronics, and we got thermal paste, which I think is pretty reliable, and just because we were there, and I needed one anyways, we got a Yeti mic.
So nice.
Even more good quality streams incoming, and Nick has this, so, and he says it's reliable.
Good stuff.
I made a separate video on Fry's Electronics, which I will post to the channel, and it was a fun adventure. We got Einstein's and the mic and everything at the store. Store's pretty cool. But yeah, I think we need rubbing alcohol.
It'll evaporate fast.
We have acquired rubbing alcohol. We thought it would be 70 cents at Rite Aid, but no, it was $3. So we are now gonna remove the old thermal paste. Jeez. It's working though.
Yeah.
So we got the motherboard out without any problems. So now it's just basically a case, besides the hard drive and the optical drive. And case fans. Oh, and the screwed on, whatever, you get what I meant. So we don't have another anti-static bag, so the old motherboard is just going to be sitting in its box. I'm going to give it to Tech Wing. If he can somehow fix it, then it's his. And I'll keep my old power supply if I ever need it in the future. It still works. So, I guess we can start the process of opening the new motherboard. Do not be surprised, it is the same exact thing.
Why do we have an extra SATA cable?
We do? I thought that's for plugging in the hard drive.
For the optical drive?
Oh, yeah, that's probably what it is for.
Okay.
Is it power?
What?
Is it a power SATA cable?
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, no. Is it?
Well,
It's this
oh, that's for the case fans.
This one. Yeah. Data.
Oh, yeah, and that's for transferring it.
Alright.
Alright, so, hard part's over. Screwing in the motherboard was a huge pain because everything's so deadly precise. It took like 20 minutes just to screw it in. So now, we're in the process of putting everything back in. We're putting in... So, if we remember correctly, the problem when we first created this computer was BIOS wasn't installed correctly, and there's too much RAM in the first place for it to be able to do that. So, we're only putting a 2 gig stick in, hoping it still works. Then we gotta put everything else in. We'll just leave it with one graphics card for now. Hopefully this works. Preparing the thermal paste. I don't remember what thermal paste injection looks like. I want to see this again.
Okay.
We can just throw this out afterwards, right?
Well, I mean, there might be a bit left afterwards.
But you just said it's going to dry out the second we take that thing off.
I did?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure if it dries out or not. I haven't had a tube of thermal paste before. Okay. That's probably all we need.
That much? Looks so little.
I don't know. Look up applying thermal paste or something. I'm pretty sure that this is all you need.
Convenient. We don't need to apply it on the heatsink as well.
Maybe a little bit. Okay.
So none on the
It
heatsink?
should spread out. No.
Alright. So we just put that in now?
Just look it up real quick.
So we got a lot of the hard parts out of the way. We got the CPU in and it was hard to latch on. And a piece of RAM and the GPU. But we are missing some screws, so not sure what happens if we ever get to the second GPU. But now we're getting to the PSU, which we've never seen before and it's going to look really cool. It's Sonic. Gold certified. We got it right this time.
Unboxing therapy time. Here we go. Oh, so satisfying.
Does it have tape?
Nope.
Oh, they're making it easier for us. And this is modular.
It is.
Maybe this will come with screws. Oh, yeah.
See Sonic. How do we open this?
Oh, from the side.
Really?
You hold this and then open it from there. Or do that.
Okay.
Whoa.
User manual. Commitment. I think this is a warranty or something. No, it's not. Well, it talks about warranty.
Is that cool? Do our GPUs do that?
Let's see. For high power consumption graphics cards, please use only single connector per PCIe cable. Okay.
So this is should be separate, right? Oh yeah, it's separate.
All the cables. Here they come. You even got
Ooh, came with
the inside of the bag. It's soft. You've got a nice quality bag.
So it's got zip ties and I think these are stickers. Oh, it does come with more screws.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good.
Manuals. Oh, it's not modular.
It might be semi-modular.
Oh. Oh.
See,
Semi?
semi-modular. More PCIe peripherals.
But what are the what about the ones attached to it?
Those are just like the base ones that you would normally have anyway.
Okay, that's fine. Well, at least we got that. Update time. A couple hours later, we had some delays and got some stuff done, but I think it works. Everything's plugged in. We just tried turning it on and we seem to be encountering the problem we got the first time we built the computer, and that's not really a big problem because we know how to solve it. It's because the motherboard doesn't have the BIOS installed by default, so we got to install that. Weird thing is, when I got this new motherboard, it didn't come with any screws. The original, what is it? BIOS disc and some other stuff, and not even a post speaker. So thank God we still had it from the old one. That's the 2 gigs, right?
Yeah.
So, like we did last time, we're going to use not a lot of RAM.
No, this is the 4 gigs.
Oh, I thought it's supposed to work with 2 gig.
I don't know. I think that'll still work with 4. Or did we not get it to work last time?
I just remember that it wouldn't work with a lot of RAM. We could try 4.
And you said that these ones weren't working anyway, right?
We don't know that. It didn't work with 8 gigs, remember?
Ugh.
We had to get like the lowest. We could try the 4. Do you think maybe it's a bad idea that we're using the strongest monitor for testing this?
Yeah, it would probably be better if we used a lighter one.
Yeah. At least on the bright side, we know that it's turning on and didn't break anything. And the post speaker is beeping this time.
That's good. That
So
means the motherboard's alive.
And that also means everything else seems to be working. So we're putting in a 4 gig. Nick is now doing the delicate process of putting in the CPU. I have thermal paste right here. It's not open, but I don't know how to even use thermal paste, but we have it.
Just scratching off some on the sides.
Oh yeah, also I have an EVGA poster now. Yes.
CPU installed.
Yes. All right, we got it. All right.
Total memory,
Back online.
4,080 megabytes.
So.
DDR3.
Wait, no,
1333. No keyboard detected.
Oh, we got to put in a keyboard. It is over there. All right, at least we got it to turn on. This is the first time I've seen my computer on in over a month. And this is exciting.
I'm surprised you're able to last without a computer for over a month.
It's torture. It really is torture.
So good.
Amazing. All right,
Oh,
turn it on.
incredible.
SLI.
So good.
So good. What do we do? No, don't disable it. Maximize 3D performance. Sure. Oh, it's doing stuff. Thank you, NVIDIA.
So good. So good.
Alright, so here is the aftermath. It's muted. No. So, we got all three monitors to work properly, and the first one does use 144 hertz. The problem before is when I used one graphics card for all three monitors, it wouldn't work. The first one wouldn't work with 144 hertz, but we got it to work. So, I can still use all three monitors using the combined two graphics cards, and we have all three monitors. It's perfect. Keyboard's fine. Logitech G502. I got this in Germany, and now this will be for use in Geometry Dash. And Blue Yeti mic. Although it's not blue, it's black. Looks pretty cool. We haven't tried this out yet, but it already looks pretty cool. I mean, that's amazing.
Black ring.
And computer works fine. We're so glad that this worked. This was awesome. And I'm probably never going to have to upgrade my computer ever again because this is so awesome.
Pretty happy.
Let's hope good
So
streams
cool.
incoming.
So excited.
Exciting.
Oh.